What is going on, guys? We're back at Kustom Kolors after a few months of lockdown. I thought I'd catch up on the boys and see how they're getting on with the E21 project. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry I haven't been here to document what they've done over the past few months, but I thought we'd have a little catch-up video. So yeah, let's take a look. We've got Chris and Colin here at Kustom Kolors. Let's see how they're getting on. So here she is. Doesn't look that much different to when we left off, but I'm sure you've been doing a lot of little bits and pieces here and there. What's going on, boys?
Good, thanks.
You've been busy?
Very busy, yeah. Tying up ends.
Tying up ends. So what's the next stage? We're just going off to have a cage put in soon.
Up to Dan's full cage and exhaust system.
Cool, so you've been sort of prepping for that, I imagine?
Yeah, fortunately due to lockdown, Dan's had issues. And obviously we can't travel, so the car's been sat here, so me and Chris have been doing what we can.
Awesome, let's take a look. I see a tunnel and a floor.
So Colin's been cutting the body kit to fit the car properly, trimming it around, get it all lined up. And then when we cut the old E21 boot out, we made our own boot liner inside and everything. And we've had a custom made tank and filler fitted.
That's cool.
And then we've mounted the suspension turrets into the rear parcel shelf in the E21.
Hold on, so let's talk a bit more about this. So is this something you've bought and sort of made to fit?
Yeah, found the company online. Can't think who they were, but they were smashing out tanks. Cheap or too cheap, we couldn't make one for the price of it. So basically it's made the size we wanted. Chris welded in the filler neck, and then we got a send unit to put into it. Like I say, it's only very basic and simple, but it's what we need for this.
We designed a tank to fit in the back of the rear subframe of the car to get the maximum size we wanted, really.
Does look smart. Then all this has been sectioned.
So we made all that up, we bent all the metal up and then rolled it all.
Badass. What next? Suspension, rear turrets.
Yeah.
So last time we were here, we had the delivery from Airlift. They delivered a E39 rear and front kit.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm assuming you had to modify the turrets slightly for those to fit.
Yeah, on the old E21 the turrets were all inside, so we've had to raise them up to get the treble right on the suspension where the car is. So we've got the turrets coming through the parcel shelf, we've reinforced it, and then when the roll cage goes on, it will tie it back into the chassis.
Awesome. And then the tank's going to be on display here, obviously.
Yeah, so the air tank we're going to bolt on the back panel here.
Right.
We're just working out where we're going to put it.
You're going to colour code that to anything?
As seat bases, the shifter from Hack Engineering are all brushed silver.
Oh, makes sense to...
Might leave it as it is.
Yeah.
Flashback.
CAE?
CAE, that's right, yeah.
CAE Ultra Shifter.
Old shifter from Hack Engineering.
Yeah, in black.
In black, so we're just we're going for the same style gear knob and there's seat brackets.
Show it to us.
A really nicely engineered bit of kit there.
That is nice, isn't it?
Yeah, really well made.
So that's going to sit somewhere over here when the tunnel's done, right?
We've positioned up the seats the other day, so we're going to take off all the brackets here. We've got an extension piece to replace this here, and we're going to position it and go from there, really.
Here's a nice bit of kit.
Really nice, yeah, well made.
I need to have a look at the little extension rod. So that's going to replace that bar there.
Yeah, so the adapter comes off here, this comes here, and then we can extend it to whatever we want here, really.
That would be perfect for when the seats are laid out and everything.
Yeah.
Right?
So the shifter's going to be back here, and the seat rest here.
Awesome. Thank you, Ben at Hack. Sweet.
Really nice bit of kit.
End of flashback.
We're going to hide the pumps in the back, the battery will be in the back, but we'll probably have the Airlift, the actual valve block on show.
Yeah, the manifold.
In-house somehow into the shelf, just so it's cool, in between the roll bar. And then behind the seat will be fire extinguisher and the fuel pump.
So probably going to put the fuel pump on here, and then the fire extinguisher down here.
Badass.
And we've made all the floors for the car here.
I think that's where we left off. We were sort of finishing off the floors.
Yeah.
Flashback.
You put the firewall into the car there, put some strength into it, and now we've got some remanufactured floor pans. And
So are these actually E21 floor pans?
that's right, yeah. We've trimmed them in to make them fit right, and now we're making the floor pans to go underneath the seats now.
The rear's all custom to.
Yeah, because where we've changed the chassis, make our own.
Lovely.
End of flashback.
So the tunnel's ready to be put in next, I assume.
Fuel pelts go somewhere around here, probably. Everything we're running is black or silver.
It's going to be smart. The dash, you decided to run the dash. I think it looks super cool.
I had a steering column come from the States, which Chris is modifying. So the steering wheel is going to be quite away from the dash, but it'll have that quite quirky.
What steering column have you actually got?
It's like a universal column. I use it on a lot of Pro Touring and a few of the drags use it over in the States.
Yeah.
Where the seating position's almost in the back of the car, it's going to be quite a long column really, so that's why we brought it back.
Yeah. It's beginning to look like a race car now.
And so the measurements from the cars we looked at, the seats are actually quite far back anyway.
Yeah. So where do these sit? Yeah, that just behind the pillar.
Yeah. Seats being retrimmed.
You got any material?
E30 M3
You got the material here?
Evolution that's at home. You were sat on it yesterday.
I've also noticed the sunroof's gone.
It is. Uncle Al made a panel up. We put a few ribs underneath to strengthen it. We're trying to make it look so it's not been done.
Yeah.
It's not. It had to be filled, obviously, but it's not absolutely full of filler.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no roof skins left from B&W, but a certain company in Germany got on. They want a grand over price.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
So no, but from the inside, it looks pretty cool. You can't really tell. By the time the cage
smart.
is in there,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna see
You won't
nothing.
even notice.
Nah.
That does look smart anyway.
We sprayed the sides up in satin black, ready for when the cage goes in, so
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about trying to shoot behind it. And then we're going to pick the cage out in a different colour.
That's what it looks like with both of the arches on. So wide. The fuel tank filler does look cool. Sort of ties it in now. So, Cole, it's still got these fucking wheels on, man. What's going on with that? Are we getting some, do you want to run centre locks?
They need to be refurbed yet.
Oh, let's stay on, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good look.
Yeah, Euro look. We've got a guy, Stefan, making a set of centre locks, SRS, he calls himself.
So, converters.
Yeah, converters, 5120, 4.1 hub. So then we can run centre locks, and we have a certain company, which we won't be talking too much about until the day. We can go look what we've got. are drawing, designing, creating some badass wheels
So getting some three-piece
for us. Yeah, three-piece center locks.
three-piece staggered wheels, which are going to be custom built for us, which will look sick. It'll be sort of a throwback to what these cars used to run.
Period with their sort of slight twist to it.
Yeah. So no, people, we won't be running BBS. Sorry.
Yeah, we're not making a replica. We're making our interpretation.
Your take
of
on
what we want it to be like.
How you want it to look. Yeah.
So obviously there will be some people who don't like it, but that's cars.
Yeah. Sick. I'm excited. So yeah, next step, getting on the trailer, getting up to Hull to SS Autowerks.
5 hours.
5-hour trip.
5 hours.
5 hours.
Towing a car.
Dan, move closer.
Yeah, guys, so maybe we'll check back after the car is back from Hull when Danny's put his roll cage, exhaust, everything into the car. We'll pop back down and have a look, see how he's got on. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.